Hey Timberwolves, we are going to do a fun little quick activity today that you'll finish today and you won't even have to turn it in. I just wanted to show you how to draw an elf or a gnome. So get a piece of paper and a pencil and some markers ready and we were going to get started. Okay, so this is what our elf is going to look like, or our gnome, I guess it's more of a gnome, when it's finished. So with your piece of paper and your pencil, we're going to start with a curved line kind of in the middle. And then you're going to make another curved line around it. That's going to be kind of the bottom part of the hat. And you're going to make a curved line kind of up and over, and another one so it kind of comes down to touch. And then you can make the sort of end of the hat. It's like a little poofy thing. This is going to be the nose. It's just a circle. And then the beard. You can make the beard with a zigzag line. If you want to make these lines kind of curl up even more, that's kind of a fun way to do a beard. Now I want you to make some patterns. So when you're thinking about your hat, you go back and make patterns with lines. Simple is always really nice. Simple shapes work really well and look good. If you have a Sharpie, it's always looks good to trace things with a Sharpie. So go ahead and finish making your patterns or your lines all the way up your hat. And then when you finish that part, you can add background if you want to. I added a few trees. I want you just to outline the pattern with some markers. If you want to color it in with colored pencils or crayons, you can. This is a technique to use with kind of like paint. I'm going to try to zoom this in a little bit. So once you outline with the markers, get some water and a paintbrush, and you can just use that paintbrush to kind of pull the ink in. Basically, you're sort of smearing some of that ink, and it doesn't fill it in completely. It's just kind of a light color, and then you kind of have a little bit of it almost looks like paint. So you can kind of see how that works. Let me do one of the trees. Kind of fills in that color. It just makes it look more like a watercolor painting rather than just using the marker. It doesn't take as long either. You don't have to fill all of it in. It's really good for like the beard, because I want his beard to be mostly white. So I'm going to use a little bit and just kind of blend that in. This paper is not that great. It's just regular paper. So once you finish with that, you can go ahead and hang that up, get a nice place for it to dry in your house, and hopefully you enjoyed it.